7 months ago, I started working on my dream game in Unreal Engine 4. However, to fully understand how I got here, we need to go back a couple years ago. On the 30th of November 2019, I began working on a plugin for Minecraft using the Spigot API. At the time, I just really wanted to make a minigame for friends and myself to play on, and I wanted to remake the Black Ops 2 minigame called One in the Chamber. I spent a lot of my time when I was younger playing Black Ops 2 on the Xbox 360, and I fell in love with all the minigames, especially One in the Chamber. I fell in love with zombies, but we don't need to pay attention to that. So I really wanted to recreate the minigame, along with the fact that other servers had and it was cool, but I really wanted to make it. So I set out to do it, and well, there you go. On the 20th of March, I finished secondary school in the UK due to the pandemic putting the country into lockdown. I was set to go to a college for games animation and VFX, a course where we'd learn to make games, learn to do VFX on videos and stuff, and also how to make animations in 2D and 3D for games as well. We finished early, March 20th, and I had nothing to do. I would start college in September. I had nothing to do for so long, so a couple months go by and I met some friends on Twitter and Discord, and with a polished minigame that I'd been making for a few months and a lot more friends, I got a huge playtest underway. Around the middle of 2020, I ran a competition with my friends for £20, and it was a huge success. People loved the minigame, the maps, and how polished things were, apart from spawning. And from then on, I knew I wanted to take it further than Minecraft and make it into something more. I do believe if it wasn't for the pandemic, I probably would not have gone this far and done a playtest and everything, because I would have been busy with GCSEs. However, because of the pandemic, I was able to do all this, and I got far. I did another competition in September 2020, but shortly after that competition I stopped working on the server as well as the minigame due to college, and that's where Chapter 3 comes into place. On September of 2020, I started college, and in October of that same year, I met my girlfriend. My free time began to disintegrate with all of this. College and learning Unreal Engine, Blender, Substance Paint, and some other tools really took up all my time. I stopped working on the Minecraft minigame due to the lack of free time, and very shortly after, I decided I wanted to move on from Minecraft. I didn't like the API as much anymore, I wasn't having fun, and I just wanted to work on making actual games and focusing on college and spending time with my girlfriend rather than spending all my time working on plugins. I always had One in the Chamber on my mind. I never really knew what to do with it though. I wanted to make it more, of course, but I didn't know how to. I wasn't smart enough in Unreal Engine, and I didn't really want to work on Minecraft anymore, but I didn't want to abandon it. But I eventually came to the point and realized that I pretty much had to, and I did. I was, of course, learning Unreal Engine, but as I said, I didn't know how to do anything. I was focused on college, my girlfriend, and other things, and learning tools. I even got into properly 3D modeling, but at the time, it was the end of One in the Chamber. On November the 30th, 2020, I entered a one-week game jam in college that was hosted by Double 11, a company that helped with Minecraft Dungeons. I competed with a few people in my class, we brainstormed ideas, and the theme was Do Not Kill Anything. We were tasked to make a game in a week where you could not kill anything, so we made a parkour game. We wanted to make a Portal-inspired game that was more parkour, like Ghost Runner, so we proceeded to go with it and called it Error. We made a game that was sort of what we wanted. It was a bit different because we didn't reach all the ambitions. We wanted to put props everywhere, but with it being our first game, like overall, we were still learning things with UnrealEngine and other tools as well. But even for our first game, we won Best Game Overall. And it gave us all a huge confidence boost, especially myself. So after this, I actually started doing more things in UnrealEngine, and it really made me want to learn UnrealEngine to the best I physically could. So after it, I began remaking things from Portal in UnrealEngine 4, and that helped me understand Blender and exporting things from Blender to UnrealEngine 4 with the right physics and everything. And I did that for a good couple months, and then on February the 5th of 2021, I started creating my dream game. And this was my old One in the Chamber minigame, but in UnrealEngine 4. When I first started creating the game, I ran into many issues, such as, how do I connect players together? How do I even make a multiplayer game? And after a lot of thinking and Googling, I found a video on how to use Steam and UnrealEngine 4 to make a multiplayer game, and got to work. I updated my friends on Discord with progress, and I kept working and working on the game. I would always be in calls and be working on it. And I took breaks for college, but I also took a massive break because Steam broke with the project and I thought it was over. But then I came back a couple months later and I got to work and I fixed it. I worked really hard to try and get core mechanics working because I really wanted my friends and I to play and just have some fun. I didn't really think about other people at the time. I just wanted a game my friends and I could play that was made by me. So after months and months of work and testing and fixing and rewriting code and bugs coming out of nowhere and slamming my head into the desk several times, I did it. I had actually made an alpha prototype of the game and I was unbelievably happy. The game worked, sort of, and we were able to play. We actually had a game and quite a bit of fun. So after many months of work, I finally made my dream game. It's not complete, of course. There's many things I could do, many bugs to fix, and so on. Overall, I'm just really happy with the fact that I've made this. I didn't intend to go as far as to publishing YouTube videos or, making this entire documentary sort of thing. However, people seemed really excited to try the game outside of my friend group, and people wanted to see more progress, and I'm really enjoying creating the game, so I'm probably going to do more with it. I mean, I'll probably keep working on it. Who knows? I'm just really enjoying myself. If you've liked any of the music in this video, it was made by a guy called Rookie. His Spotify will be in the description below. He's a great friend of mine, so go check him out if you like it. And thank you all for watching.